Good morning, students. Today we will start with the topic semiconductor. To understand semiconductor, first we need to understand the basic characteristic of any material. Okay, that will be depending on their energy level. Okay, any solid will behave as either conductor or as insulator, and third one is as either as semiconductor. The behavior of any material will depend on few parameters, okay, that is called energy levels in solid. Okay, so depending on energy levels in solid, on energy levels in solid, okay, the energy level will decide whether it will behave as a conductor or insulator or semiconductor. Conductor always have free electrons available. Insulators, no free electrons. Semiconductors will have free electron on certain conditions. So we'll study in detail about these uh, characteristic of matter. In any matter, in any molecules, let's take a single molecule. We have the electron will be present in different orbits, K, L, M, N, and in each orbit there is different bands, S, P, D, F. So let's make, I will explain you this with a graph, with the help of a particular graph. So hope you will understand better. That will be good explanation. So I believe so. Let's see. Let's say this is, I have a single atom, and I am making a graph of energy level that will come like this for single atom. Let's see other side. The series K will be here, then we have L series, and we have M series. Okay, we will name these K, L, M. In K, how will atom arrange the atom? I will just explain like 1s2. Two atoms will be there in K series. Okay, then after 1s2 we have 2s2, 2p6. Okay, so in L, in 2s we have 2 electrons, and in 2p we have 6 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then after this we have 3s series, 3s2, 3p6, and so on and so forth. So in a nutshell we can say this is K series, next is L, and further we have M series. In M we have 3s 2 electrons, and 3p I have 6. Depend on atom, 6 or 1, whatever is there, how many electrons will left in the end. You can take an example of sodium. Let's say Na. In sodium we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 electrons, and that will be arranged as 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. So in S of M series we have 1 electron, 1 space vacated, 1 electron available. Now we don't have only single electron in an atom, we have multiple electrons. So if we extend this graph for another atom, that will come like this. Okay, that will come like this, and we have the same series K, L, M. Now what happened because of the effect of the second atom? Okay, let's say atom 2, atom 1. Because of the effect of second atom on first one, these bands will expand. These bands will have a range. They will adopt a range, maximum one, minimum one. Okay, they will be form a different, they will form a maximum, they will have a maximum level of rather than a line, they will behave as a strip or a band. So there would be a deviation came in these series. Okay, there would be a maximum energy level or minimum energy level in a one particular bands. So these will be known as bands because of effect of one atom on another. Okay, now in sodium, if we see, if I make a different graph, okay, so come to the next thing. If I make a graph, okay, which graph? The conduction band and valence band. So the valence band will be here, okay, and let's say this is the valence band. Okay, for sodium, I'm making this graph for sodium. This is valence band. Where would be the conduction band? Conduction band will be here. This would be the conduction band. That means both bands will be overlapping each other. Both bands will be overlapping each other. Conduction band, and second is valence band. So because the next conduction band for sodium is 1s only, sorry 3s only, because they have one position, one electrons available, another is vacated. So this electron can easily go into conduction band. Okay, this is a conductor. Okay, if I make the same graph for insulator, the conduction band will be like this and the valence band will be like this. So, and there is a energy level gap between these two, delta Eg. Okay, now we have two type of semiconductors which we will study in next session. Okay, well, when we add any impurity, that will be known as extrinsic semiconductor. Pure will be known as intrinsic. Okay, same we will study in next class. Thank you.